You know, where you can, have you seen some of it?
Yeah, the game looks good.
Cool, hang on, let me check it out. Okay, yeah, cool. I love the racing games. You know, I'm old school. I like that racing stuff. When you got too many buttons to press, I can't do it.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Me?
Yeah, that's fine.
I noticed you mentioned something about 20 plus years
Yes.
where lyrics were rejected. What was the first time?
That was it. Just, yeah. So the first time was on this new game, the Sonic Team Racing, whatever. So it was, what's it actually called, the game?
Team Sonic Racing.
Right, and what word do they not want me to use? Do not use the word team. How do you do that? It's a team game, team spirit, team. Don't use the word team. So, and then once they tell you can't do something, it's really difficult to kind of write around it. But anyway, the song is written, it's cool. Did you hear any of the song?
Yep.
That's cool, right? You like it? Woo! Okay, cool, I hate it. As long as you like it, that's all that counts. Yes, sir.
Hi.
I'm just kidding, I love the song.
So since you touched a little bit earlier about Greenland Go and the need and the desire to collaborate with June for so many years and not having been able to do that, can you kind of take us through maybe when you got the call, whether it was from June or it was somebody else, that, hey, you got getting the band back together again for Crush 40? Can you take us through that moment?
Sure, yes. So the corporate process is very, very long. So they start developing these games years in advance with multi-million dollar budgets. So they don't really know what they're gonna put in the background musically until that game is finished. They know the effects, they know all that kind of stuff, they have the idea what they want, but if there's going to be a music format, that doesn't happen until the game is way developed. So I don't even know that I'm gonna be part of it until I get an email, and then they say, there's an opportunity for, June will say, there's an opportunity for us to perform on this game. Let's put some ideas together. I have this idea, and he does it by beats per measure. Here's one at 140 beats per BPM, and here's another one at 180. And I'll go, I like this one. I like this one. I like that one. Okay, let me build it out a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I hear this, and then I'll scat. We go back to your. So I'll start scatting on stuff. Like I hear this melody, send it back to him. He goes, okay. Then we put together what we call like a little pitch song, and it's 30 seconds, and then that goes to all the big wigs to sort of pitch the song idea, and they either love it or hate it. It's kind of like the Gong Show. It's either like yes, you win, or dong. So that is the process. So it starts from a simple email that we may have an opportunity to do this song together to building it. I don't like to lose, so I wanted to be on that game. Yes, sir.
Will we ever get to hear what Midnight Runs sound like?
No. Because it was only lyrically written, and I had it sketched. Okay, where was I? I probably still, you guys, if I still have this, I promise you I just erased it like an idiot. So I use my iPhone and I play music, and where was I? I was overseas somewhere. Yes, I had like 3 days off in Germany, and I said I'm going to start, working and advancing and working on this song. And so I literally just sing into this thing and get melody ideas. So the only thing that is the Midnight Ride was on here. So there's nothing. It's gone. Sorry. You really want to put stuff out just to mess with me, but yeah, no, it's gone. It's gone.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, brother! There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Rod Stewart. I don't know.
I'm here to record Pet Sounds Part 2.
Fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Good night. It's good to see you, security. Yes, sir.
What is your favorite song and why?
Oh, like all-time favorite song? Okay, so I have, just so you guys know, I have over 50 albums out worldwide. So you can do the math. That's over 500 songs. Do I have a favorite one? I'll tell you, I have a favorite Crush song. So of course I love Live and Learn. I love I Am. But What I'm Made Of. What I'm Made Of! Yeah, that's my favorite song. I'm going to do that tonight if you're nice. What is your favorite song? Do you have one?
divide my songs into like the song for Shadow and ones that are not in
Yep.
games. Because Sonic, Nick, it's what I'm made of.
Me too.
Shadow, it's rather never turn back or
Yeah.
I am all.
But I'll never turn back. Yeah.
And then for the one that wasn't in a game, Two Nights to Remember.
Really?
Yep.
Too nice to remember. And we wrote that because we were doing 2 shows in Japan, and June said, "Hey, you want to write another song?" And I went, "Yeah, 2 Nights to Remember." Cool, there we go. And that just kind of came out. It's kind of weird how this stuff happens, but I'm glad it does. Because I'll be sleeping in a tent, and I will. Just kidding. Questions, guys? Yes, sir.
For both of you, actually.
Yes. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm exhausted. Ask him what kind of dad I am.
I'm sure you're.
This will determine Christmas gifts. Okay, question for Brandon. Woo, thank you.
What superpower would you guys pick if you're allowed one?
I have no idea.
Come on, you gotta pick something.
Embarrassment filter.
Yeah.
Ability to plug my ears and not hear him singing.
So once in a while, Brandon will say, Dad, stop, Dad, stop. And I'll go, that voice put 2 sets of braces on your teeth, put you in this house, put you in this car. And have fun. Okay, what superpower? Man. Well, after 30 plus years of doing this, I would like to have a little bit better hearing. So how about some supersonic hearing? So I can hear what he's doing in his room with the door shut. Maybe I don't want to hear that. Why do you teenagers take 1-hour showers? What really is happening in there? I don't want to know. Yes. Way back there, brother. What's up, man?
I've heard a rumor about Sonic Adventure Battle 2 getting a remake. Do you know if you're doing any music for that or if there's any truth behind the rumor?
Gosh, I don't even know about the rumor. I'm so out of it. No, I don't. I haven't heard anything yet. Again, very, very top secret. I think that Sega has a stricter security policy than our own government. As a matter of fact, I know they do. So, yes, sir.
I believe that.
If you wasn't going to be a rock star, what would you have done?
Wow. Okay. Simple answer. I dreamed of being a doctor. Yes. So, honestly, guys. So when I started touring off of my first Hardline record, which was 1992, I would study nursing books. Yes. So while the rest of the band were out partying, doing whatever they do, I was learning about enzyme flow. Beautiful, right? And I used to watch the Operation Channel and eat lasagna. Who does that? Yeah, that's what I would have loved to do. But I didn't have the grades. But if maybe Beth could have graded my papers through med school, and I'd be cool. Yes, sir.
You mentioned before about how you would send off 30-second clips to a bunch of the execs.
Yes.
Have you found in that aspect you'll hear exec A, B, and C liked, but D and E didn't? And then after that, once you start realizing who likes what, have you ever really started targeting more for what those execs that really back you more often were?
Great question. The answer is they do everything in teams, so you never know who likes and who does not like. It's all a team decision, which is really cool. So they literally, so when I send an email, it's sent to a certain team email. And then they sit around a table, they listen to it, and they cut me up. No, they make a decision that they think is best, because they have the real ultimate vision. And I never mind when something has to be changed. I don't mind, because it's their vision, and I just need to fit into that vision and fulfill it, you know? So, no, but if I did know, then yes, of course, I'm Italian. I'd say, hey, you know, I'd probably give him $20 or something like that. No, I'm kidding. Someone had a question right here. I'll get you in the back there in a second. Yes? Hey, this is your second question. This is the last one for you. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know if you know anything about the Yakuza series, but if you had the opportunity to do some music on that, would you? Because it's like a Japanese guy goes around and beats the snot out of people to some pretty good music. And would you consider working on music for a game like that?
Yes, for me, music is music, and any kind of project I would look at. And I love when people beat the snot out of each other. So that sounds like a fun game. Yeah, as long as you just don't do that in real life. But yeah, I would do that for sure. Back in the blue, the superhero in the blue. Yeah.
I was front row last year at your concert. Great show. And
Here?
Yeah, here.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
And I just wanted to ask, because I kept hearing rumors and stuff, like, did you not know the fan base was like this vast until you did this show, or maybe Sonic Boom, or do you not, like, do you fathom, like, do you wake up in the morning like, holy crap, like, I write music for a blue hedgehog and all monkeys?
Well, I will tell you that's an excellent question, and really I didn't understand how big this was until last year in a van ride coming from the airport here with this gentleman, Caddy. And so I introduce myself all the time, like, hi, I'm Johnny from Crush 40. He goes, I know who you are. And I said, oh, thank you. What do you do? He goes, I'm a YouTuber. And I said, what the hell is a YouTuber? And we started talking, and then you asked me a question about something in a game, and I didn't know the answer, of course, and then you laughed your ass off. And he goes, dude, do you know how epic this Sonic and Crush 40 is? I said, no. But then I was home recently for a few days, and I checked Spotify, which I never really looked at before, and saw millions and millions of streams, and I said, where the hell's my money? So I didn't say that, not at first. Okay, I lied, I said that second. But I realized it really hit home how long this has been going on, and really the capacity and the love for the game and for the music. So I'm gonna applaud you guys. Thank you guys. That's so cool. Yeah, I didn't realize how big it was.
I just remember last year, like, you cheering in the crowd, like, you knew the words.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I do that because I want you to sing it, because I forgot the damn words. So I'm like, let's sing it. You got it. What goes up must come down. Don't touch the ground. So you know it. You guys don't need me anymore, man. I'm sorry. I can sing it.
Oh, please come out.
Listen.
You mentioned, just from your point of view, music is music. Do you have different mindsets when you do like Crush 40, Hardline, Axel Rudy Pell? Like, what's your headspace when you're going into each project?
I am a headspace. You have to switch hats. So, like, that Axel stuff is kind of like old school metal to me, which I was raised on, the Ronnie James Dio, the Black Sabbath stuff, Rainbow, all that old school stuff. So that comes easy for me. And my voice naturally does that growly thing on the top end. Sorry, I heard you, sorry. So, yeah, it's kind of easy for me. It just sort of happens. I just get my mind, prepared mentally for that type of style of music that I'm working on, and that's it. So you kind of just conform to it. So, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you now. Oh, I know you. I remember you from last year. Yes. Go ahead, real quick. Wait. Okay. Right here. Gentleman right here. Yes.
So for the Sonic series, what was the most difficult song you had to speak lyric?
That's a very good question. Can I defer to my wife? Anything where I came in kicking and screaming and throwing stuff? There were a couple. I can tell you the easiest one. Sonic Heroes was the easiest one. Yes, that title was so easy for me to write. And the great story there. So that chorus, Sonic Heroes, that was, June wanted that. But in his beautiful Japanese accent, which I love, you were in my studio in Los Angeles at the time, and he said, I hear, Sonic Hero. No, Hilo, he said, Hilo. Sonic Hilo. I said, no, it's Hero. So now this last song that we just wrote, Green Light Ride, are the 3 hardest words that any Japanese guy could ever say. And so when I saw him in New York, I gave him a big hug and I said, I'm so sorry, man. He goes, what? I said, 3 hardest words ever. He goes, lean, right, right. I said, close enough. We're going with it. It's great.
The game is still the board on the surfing thing.
Wait.
Riders?
Yeah.
Ungratified?
Free riders.
Was that the hard one? So we were traveling, so I've been in tour buses all my life, right? Of course, I'm sleeping in the back or whatever. And then my wonderful family decides, Dad, can we go see the entire United States? I said, I've seen it like 1,700 times, but okay, kids. So we buy this big tour bus. Now I'm driving. It's just like something out of a movie. And I get a call or an email from June saying, we need this song completed immediately. So we pulled right over, come on kids, we're going to the KOA campground. And we pull in and we do this thing, and I said, you guys just go, and I'm gonna sit and write. So I was frustrated because I had to finish. Katie, help me. Shh, you're not supposed to do that. I don't get any help. No one helps me. Actually, the storyboards, when they send these things, the long descriptions, I always have the kids read them because they just have a better understanding, and then they kind of give me the cliff notes. See, I never did my work. See what happens? Do your work, kids. But yeah, so the kids would read this stuff, explain, the whole movement of the game, and then go from there. But yeah, so that was it. Yes.
Thank you for coming again.
You're welcome. Thanks for also being here again. Did you have a blue lollipop? I'm just kidding you, because your lips are blue. I'm just teasing you.
With the new Sonic movie, do you think you will have a song for that too?
You know what's funny about that? Sega has nothing to do with that movie. I asked the same question, right? When I saw that, I was like, June, well, we're gonna get in the movie, And he goes, we do not have anything to do with the movie. Absolutely nothing. Not a Sega thing, it's Sega characters, it's all that kind of stuff, but it's all licensed and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Yes.
So, question for your son.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Take him out. So, whether it be friends or not friends, whether you be like at school, do people actually know your dad's like a musician, famous? They're like, yo, like your dad, he was like the childhood memory of me.
Surprisingly, no, and it's kind of a good thing. Not because of you.
I didn't say anything. The cool thing about my career, you guys, is that I'm predominantly known in Europe, Eastern Europe, Asia, Scandinavian countries. When I go over there, it's mayhem. I have to have security. It's not like this. I couldn't do this there. It just wouldn't work. They, I'd be yelling, security! They tug at you and scream and pull, it's crazy. So to have that balance between go play rock star and then come home and just be dad and just, kick his ass for playing Fortnite too long is a nice thing. But occasionally, we, in Axel Rudy Pell, we always play this fun game together. So in Axel Rudy Pell, I wrote a song with Axel. Axel actually wrote it, I sang it, called Forever Angel. And it was for this anniversary of the Hells Angels, which I'm not a Hells Angel. But anytime we see a Hells Angel guy with all their vests and their motorcycles and stuff, I go to Brandon, that guy knows me. And Brandon will say,
$10 says that you're not.
yeah, he'll say $10, he doesn't know you. He'll go, $20 he does, $15, $30 he does. So I'll just go up to any one of those guys and say, the song Forever Angel, do you know that song? Hell yes! And I go, pay up, sucker. So, but it's cool. So having that balance of being dad when I'm home, and when I'm over there, it's really obnoxious. I'm catered to, like practically carried like a baby. It's ridiculous. And then when I get home, my wife says, put out the damn trash. It's trash day. I'm like, I don't touch trash. Oh, yes, I do. Just kidding. It takes me a couple days to come down from it. No, actually, I'm just teasing. But anyway, yes, sir. What's your shirt? Sonic shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So, it's actually a question for your son, Brandon.
Cool.
What's up, dude? Can you sing as godly as your dad can? I don't mean to put you on the spot. I'm really sorry.
No, I don't really
No?
sing. I'm the only one in the family who doesn't really sing. Katie can sing.
Katie can sing. You can sing. I think it's more of a timid thing.
Okay.
But I often tell him to sing by a window and I'll help him out. Sing solo, I can't hear you. Just kidding. Brandon's talent is, he's now into this dirt bike. What are you doing with your full suspension, half suspension? His mountain biking, and he's a pretty avid hockey player. So, yeah, he drums, he plays great drums, but we spend most of the year freezing in ice rinks. It's beautiful. Thank you, Brandon. I've always wanted my nipples to freeze. 95% of the year we're freezing. But yeah, so Brandon does that kind of stuff. But he can sing, he just doesn't know. Do you know, I'll tell you the honest to God truth, I didn't know that I could sing. I started before music at 11, I started theater. I was in the theater. I did a lot of off-Broadway and shows, just these little theater shows, and I got the role. It was one of the lead roles in this show, Bye Bye Birdie. Everyone's heard of the famous Bye Bye Birdie. And I'll never forget, there was the music director, who was like a big New York music director. He hit a key on the piano, he goes ding, ding. He's like, hit it, John. I was like, he's like, no, just ding, hit it, By the end of that session, I went, holy crap, I can sing. I really didn't know. So I think the same thing here, because he's got my genes, people. This kid's got to be able to sing. And I want to retire next year, and like, ladies and gentlemen, Crush, how old are you now? 14? Crush 15! I like your hair, Brandon. Brandon has nice hair, doesn't he? I told him I was going to tease him. One day, I'm on the road, and Brandon says, Dad, I said, what? Can I have your Rolex? And I said, why, Brandon? He said, I don't know, Dad, it's kind of cool. And I said, no, Brandon, I have my Rolex. And ladies and gentlemen, my Rolex. You never say no to your kids. Okay, question, young man, yes?
What are both of your opinions on the other band's Sega Hardline?
Great question. I don't know any of them. I really don't. You know what's so weird? And I'm going to explain this to you. So, growing up, I did not have a music collection. Okay, I listened to Little Scorpions, Little Kiss, Little Dio, little stuff like that. But I never, as a writer, I never wanted to be influenced by another sound. So when I sit down to write, or play a piano, or pick up a guitar, people always like, oh, around the campfire, play us a song. I'm like, I don't know how to play anybody's song. And I did that on purpose because I did not want to be influenced by any other music. So I don't know who the other bands are, and I really don't listen to them. I'm sorry.
Then your son's opinion?
Brandon, you have an opinion on that?
I got no idea.
He says, turn your mic on. That's first, step one in singing, turn mic on. There you go.
Yes, I got no idea.
No idea, right? Yeah.
I'm not.
Great question.
I was wondering
Yes, sorry, go ahead.
how you knew all the songs like Free and His World.
Like what and what, sorry?
Free and His World. Those two songs, the Home 40.
Yeah.
They were first Crush 40.
Yeah. But what's the question with those songs, though? I didn't hear the actual question.
When I saw Sonic Free Riders,
Yep.
Free was the main theme for that.
Right.
I didn't hear
Is that the one? I'm falling free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
I thought I heard a different band playing for it.
Well, you know what? That's very possible. Sometimes we cover other bands' songs for use in different projects. So you might have, like Sonic Boom, same thing. Sonic Boom, first song of the evening, 5 o'clock. Just saying. And last year, you guys all kicked because I didn't play Open Your Heart, so Open Your Heart. Open your heart! Uh-oh, I talk too much. Yes, sir.
I remember, I can't remember what interview you said this, but you said that during it, you wanted to collab with Pink one time.
Yes.
On a specific song.
That was an imposter. Wasn't me.
Are
Yeah.
there
it's
any
true.
other sort of music collaborations that you would want to do with any other artists?
No, I've never really thought of that beyond Pink. Pink is cool. She's just cool. And she's got that same kind of growl thing. Yeah, and I'm still mad about the guy that did that duet with her. I think I could have done that better. What was that song called?
Just give me a reason.
Yeah, right. See, I'm ready. Yeah, she's awesome. But no, I've never thought of doing a duet. Maybe like the Bon Jovi thing, just to tell him that I'm better. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Way in the back, bro. How are you doing?
Doing great, Johnny.
Thank you. I'm not that deaf. He's like, oh, you old guy. I'm gonna go.
I just want to say, man, my wife and I, like, we met through Sonic Adventure's music and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and like, it's just, thank you.
You're welcome.
My question is, of all the Sonic songs that you've written, which is your favorite? Which is your favorite to perform? Which is the one that you relate most to? What do you like most?
So you came in late. That's okay. Great question. I love to answer it every single time. It's what I'm made of. For me, yeah. I mean, it's just it's heavy. It's like my roots. And maybe I'll play it tonight. So tonight's gonna be another karaoke show. So no band, just backing tracks, which I love doing. I'm gonna pull some people up on stage to air guitar and air drum like I did last year. Why? Because it's fun. Why not? Young lady, what's your question? She's sitting there so quiet and calm. You don't have a question. Good, please leave. So, no, I'm kidding. I just had to do that because you were just so serious. Everything okay? Are you hungry? Would you like a sandwich? Okay. Yes, sir.
Hey, so, quick question.
Yeah.
I thought you were actually just a lyricist, so you actually write your own music too, like fully composed.
Yeah, I play drums, guitar, piano, bass, just about anything you put in my hands, I play. Yeah, so.
Quick question on that. Do you have any formal training? Like, have you gone to college? And then, what digital audio workstation do you use to compose on?
So I graduated from the University of Work My Ass Off. I have my bachelor's in holy shit. So no formal training. I had guitar lessons for about 2 weeks when I was 8 years old, and I said, no, this is too slow for me, man. And I worked, and my poor father, bless his soul, I would sit at the kitchen table while we're trying to have dinner and just like I must have been so annoying, just like writing stuff, and my dad would go, and I go, oh, sorry. So I had the guitar with me all the time, non-stop, till my fingers were bleeding. And if I had what you guys have with online and being able to learn, wow, that would have been cool. But I just had books and just kind of figured it out myself, and then, thanks to God, He just put some of that talent in me, and I try to use it the best I can. Yes, right.
Well, just coming from a scrub who pretty much knows nothing about your music besides Sonic, what would you suggest I should listen to that has nothing to do with Sonic that would be you, the best thing I could get out of your style?
Okay, so you gotta start from my roots. So you have to go to album number 1, which is Hardline Double Eclipse. So you have to buy yourself a copy of Double Eclipse, and that really sets the stage for the tone and everything that happened, to this point. So Hardline Double Eclipse, for sure. Don't forget that. I just so have a copy right here. So 95. No.
Hey, I got it.
Yeah, right behind you.
You mentioned What I've Made Of is your favorite song
Yeah.
several times already.
Yes.
Which one of your songs are the most fun to perform live?
Well, that is one. I think I'm all of me. I'm all of me. I'm all of me. Yeah, that one. Yeah, definitely. I am. I like the slow songs too. I think everyone's a sucker. I'm a sucker for a slow song. So I also love, Never Turn Back. Which
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah? Church is on Sundays, right? Oh, the song. Yeah. I'm actually, for the first time, so Axel never wants to do that song when we play live. I don't know why, but I'm actually on tour with Bonfire and Friends in Europe in November. Legends, yeah, I'm a legend now. That means you're old as shit. So, and I'm actually doing Hallelujah. I heard there was a secret chord, David played and it pleased the Lord. Oh, I can't wait to do it.
You don't like music, do you?
I don't. Hallelujah. So, guys, so I completely blew the whole time for signing stuff, so I'm sorry. So how about next year we do that, okay? Yeah, and June will be here. We're working on it already. I can take one more question, and they're looking at me like, get the hell out of here. One more question? Anyone?
Why are you such a cool dude?
I have him. He's the cool dude now, man. I definitely thank you.
Would you ever collab with Alter Bridge?
Oh, I did a festival with them in Europe. I love them. Yes, I absolutely would. In a heartbeat. That's perfect. Hook that up for me, would you? Guys, I'll see. Yes, one more. Sure.
Did you know about Sonic before you got the call to action by Sega?
Nope. Had no idea. Isn't that awful? But I had no idea because I was not a gamer at all. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you.